I am Heidi Ricks, and I am the Dementia Program Coordinator at FamilyMeans in the Caregiving and Aging team. And today, I just wanted to talk to you about reminiscing. It's something we do with our families, with our friends, and it can really be beneficial for someone with memory loss and dementia. And the reason why it is such a benefit is it provides that self-esteem. Often people with dementia can use that long-term memory, that residual memory. Those are the things that come back to them. And so being able to share in a memory together can be a really good way to connect with them. So reminiscing, it covers so many different themes and topics. And a good way to approach it might be through sensory. We think of our five senses. Tasting something from the past, an old recipe, something that they ate as a child might be a great way to bring up a story. And in that moment when you're eating something, that might be when the story happens. And take that moment to talk about it. Smelling. Smell is a very strong connection to memories. And a lot of studies have been done on this. So smelling spices from tea, smelling a room or a garage that they've been in before. Something like that can really bring up a memory. Objects are also, if you have an object that someone can hold and look at, that could really bring back some memories. Hearing music. Music is something that not only evokes different events in our life, it can bring on moods. Lyrics to songs are actually in a different part of our brain. So someone could sing along to a song where they might not be able to really talk to you about it. So music is really something that can connect people to lots of different stories and times of their life. I just want to give you 3 tips on ideas that may come up when you're reminiscing. And the first tip is don't correct the person. That might mean the story may come out a little differently than you've heard it before. If there's a memory and you know it should go a different way, just let it happen. Let them tell the story in that moment. And it's very hard to do this. You want to correct the person, but try very hard to just let that story happen. Let them tell it the way they would like to tell it. And number 2 is those details. Sometimes the details are different. Or you may ask and want to know, who was that person? What was the date? When did that happen? So try not to do that. Or you could fill it in if you know those details. Say, oh, I think that was our uncle. That was my brother that's in that picture. Don't ask the person directly those details, because that once again can then bring up that anxiety of not remembering. The idea is to reminisce and have good thoughts. The mood is important, the feeling of what you're talking about, not the details. And then the last tip is to redirect. And it's a technique that if things are not going well, if a story veers off in a direction that may get the person agitated, it's a topic that is very sensitive, redirect. And you might turn a page in a book, look at a different picture, talk about another topic. It's not dismissing what the person is saying, it's trying to gently change it, to change that direction so they can be positive and go forward with another memory or another thought. So redirection, don't worry about the details, and just enjoy each other's company. I hope this is a good starter, a good introduction to reminiscing. And we do this a lot with our programs and our groups at FamilyMeans. So if you'd like to know more, if you'd like to talk about how to create a memory book or a box of objects that a person could look through and remember things, then please give me a call.